Hey there, welcome to another video on timeghost features. And this video is part of our series of mini tutorials where we cover all the main sections of timeghost. And we already did a video on the timer, which is the first section on the you can access via the left toolbar right at the top. And there's already a video up on our channel that covers the timer. So make sure to check this video out as well, and maybe even before you watch this video, which is about this video here, which is about the feed. Now, the feed is certainly my favorite timeghost feature, and I will show you why. Small spoilers ahead. It all comes down to the full integration into Office 365, and now let's take a look at the feed, and I show you why you hugely benefit when recording times from this integration into Office. So now we are in the feed, and what we see here is we have two columns here. The one to the right is the project column, and this is the actual feed here to the left. And what you can do here is you can add a project right at this spot. There are other ways of adding projects and managing projects, but we will not go into this in this video. So if you have lots of projects, they will all be listed here, and you can filter and search it here and things like that. This is pretty straightforward. And but it's not about managing projects here. What's actually the more interesting thing is the column to the left. And the feed is made up of lots of entries, and as you can see or guess from these icons, these are all calendar entries. So what's great about that, you can grab each of them and drag and drop it on a project. And why should you do that? These are all entries from your actual Outlook calendar. And with this account provided by Microsoft, there are many entries from your calendar presented here. And but let's see what you can actually do with that. Let's say we had this project or company meeting, and this was relevant for my video content project. And let's just book it. Let's just drag and drop it right here. And the company meeting is suggested here as the name for the time entry, but let's make it video content presentation. And let's say I make this billable, and it only took not the whole time, but actually from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening. And let's save this project. And you might already guess it. If you check the timer, it will appear here. Video content presentation. This is my project, video content, and I have set it to billable, and this is the time here. Now, that's already pretty great. I can edit it here and change things. I can even change the date, which doesn't really make sense, of course, as I took it right from the Outlook calendar. But let's take another look at the feed and see if there's anything else here other than calendar entries. And now this is pretty interesting. There are documents here, Word documents, Excel documents. There's a OneNote note and a PowerPoint presentation. And what the feed actually presents here is an update of a document I saved on OneDrive. And as you can see here, the times are suggested times. This is all about reminding you about documents you've worked on that day. So it's not really an exact suggestion which time you spend working on it. But there are two things we distinguish here. There is we can see this here right with these Word documents. This is a document that has been created on that very day, early in the morning at 6:30, and has been updated later in the evening on OneDrive. But there are also other documents that only have a very short time span. It's one time actually, and this is the last update on OneDrive. So it's all about reminding you about these documents, and you can of course alter the time. Let's do this. Let's add a project here and call this international marketing, and the client is timeghost here. Create this project, it will appear here, and I can drag and drop this document right on there. And of course I can just take this name as the time entry, but let's take a look at the time here. I haven't really started working on that document when I created it, so let's say I spent about 2 or 3 hours late in the evening working on that document, and make this billable and save the changes, so we don't lie about the actual work we've done. And if you check the timer again, and you have to load more here, as this has been a document, work on the document earlier that month on the 3rd of April. And here it is, international marketing strategy, booked on the newly defined international marketing project, and I made it billable. The time is okay, but let's just edit it here for writing the international marketing strategy document for our monthly meeting. So I can really specify it more clearly here and update it by hitting enter. And so it is time now clearly specified in my recorded times list. Now this pretty much covers the feed for now, the basic things about the feed. This will certainly be a feature that evolves over time, and we will add new stuff on the feed, and also writing emails, meetings in Teams, and it all depends, of course, on the access you grant timeghost to your basic profile and things you do in Office. And but we hope that you see that you hugely benefit from it, and that it becomes so much more convenient tracking times with the feed. This is it for now, and bye. See you in our next video.